Hello and welcome to the first video of the channel. Unless you've been following me for a couple of years now, then you know that's a blatant lie, and I had a very embarrassing moment where I tried to be a Minecraft YouTuber. Oh god, that did not end well. This game is not Minecraft. This is Lost Castle, and it's a roguelike. A roguelike is where when you die in the game, you start over with a new character, new gear, the whole deal. And this is a variation of roguelike called the roguelite. There is a different letter in there. Basically in this one, you don't completely reset. In this version, you get souls from monsters, which you can spend on upgrades between runs that make the next run probably significantly easier, better, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna go into single player so I can shut up and stop chewing your ear off about what a roguelike is, and we're going to go ahead and play this cutscene now. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, if you are not the kind of person to actually care about cutscenes, then the premise is that some dude royally screwed up. That's a joke, because he is royalty. And now, us, a very brave adventurer, comes to save the day and talk to these people that explain the cutscene that just occurred. So they are completely useless, and I'm gonna run right past that one. And now the combat is very basic. You just sit here and you just hit keys to your heart's content. I was one key over, so ignore me failing to kill him faster. Usually when you kill mobs, monsters, beasts, things that you should kill, whatever you want to call them, they drop something that could help you out, like money or items, whatever, you know. And then there's chests, which also drop money and stuff that can help you out. See, drumsticks, they are, I guarantee you, if you play this game, a drumstick's gonna save your life at some point. And now another brief cutscene. It's not really a cutscene. I'll explain what's going on as it goes on. As you can see, I've been trapped in a cage because I'm a buffoon that just likes to get caught in traps. So now these goblins are like, haha, you got played, you moron. So now we're putting you in a jail. And you're gonna destroy a bunch of us in advance. Yes, I have played this game, obviously. It's really good. It's really simple, graphics are simple, but they're still really beautiful, you know? Everything is really ugly in a beautiful way. And, these we will ignore for now. Aha, new hero. You were captured by goblins and now you're imprisoned in their tower. Shocking. Don't be afraid, hero. I'm here to help you. Although I am not able to fight against the demons outside, I can open the gate for you if you'll help us escape once it's safe. Do you want to open the gate and kill these monsters that will kill you a bunch of times before you succeed? I sure do. Excellent. I'll open the gate for you. Good luck, hero. Try not to die, buddy. Oh, it's too late for that. And now, as you can see, the fun part, where you sit here and mash the K key. And you may not notice directly, but those goblins have variations. So it's not the same little green goblin with a knife that's easy to kill like this guy. See him? He's pointless. And then you see his buddy back there, the guy with the little dignified dunce cap. That's a wizard. This guy right here is an archer. And there is the earlier type I killed with a skull on his head. That is a barbarian. They're kind of annoying. As you may see through this. And yes, every time you clear a room, a chest drop. And sometimes you happen to be in the way of the chest and it hurts you. I'm sorry, I just picked that up without even explaining it at all. You get passive items in this game. If you don't know what passive is, do you know what a video game is? I'm kidding. I'm being mean. Passive means that you don't have to activate it for it to go into effect. The one I just got, whenever I hit an enemy, I get a speed boost. And this is a weapon. You can see the stats on the right there. And what it's saying is that I lose 4 attack and gain 1 defense if I pick this up. And out of my pure hatred for any kind of staff in this game, because I don't like how they work at all, I'm going to pick it up. And this has a special skill, which I do not know because I've never used this weapon before. Oh, wow, that is actually really good. So I have no regrets about wasting that charge. And as you can see in the top left, next to this glorious, beautiful man, there is a blue bar that is steadily climbing. That is the skill gauge. You activate the skill, you get whatever bonus the item gives you. And that just so happens to be that I get a bunch of apples. Apples are the healing item in this game. And so, an infinite supply of apples, the only cost being time, that's a pretty good deal. Of course I can keep using it, as I said. Infinite use, infinite apples. In real life, you may or may not see that as pointless. But in here, it is exceptionally crucial to not dying super early on. I may purposely die in this video, for the sake of explaining souls and stuff, instead of having to make a whole nother half an hour video or something. And this is armor. This one gives me health. It actually takes away 2 defense. And it gives me movement speed, which is what the boot symbolizes. This is special because if I had a staff or a musket, I would get even more boosts. Including more attack and a critical attack chance. So I'm gonna take that because I may as well. And if I find a staff or hopefully a musket, as you know by my earlier said hatred of staves, once I get that, this gear will be even more useful. As soon as I'm done killing these goblins, I will demonstrate why I am not spamming my skill every second I can. And there are, of course, other healing items. There's the apple, drumstick, banana. There are healing potions. Potions are very interesting in this game. Imagine, like, somebody hands you a drink, right? And you're like, hey, thanks for the free drink, dude. And then you take a drink of it and you're like, wow, this is actually some sort of animal bladder that I'm drinking right now. It's basically this in that sense, because you don't know what you have in your hand. You just have a free drink, man. So you gotta test it out. And I am being very bad. I am trying desperately not to use apples because I need them for demonstrating why I am not spamming the skill. And as you can see, this weapon does really inadequate amounts of damage. So killing this one guy is taking quite a while. Drumsticks, probably repeating myself, but I don't know if I said how awesome they are. They restore 40 health, which is quite a lot. Of course, they're one of the less obtainable food items because of that. But as you advance more, you of course get more stuff. Okay, that demonstrates it just fine. There is a stack limit of 9 for consumables. I don't think it affects the crystals, which hopefully I should get one later, and you'll see. But now I can use this, get some more apples, and then I'll use a couple of these, and pick up a couple of apples. And basically everything you see is destructible for the most part. No, I cannot climb the wall and destroy that torch. If I could, I would, because I like to break things in games. I'm pretty sure a lot of people share that same trait. Yeah, with this weapon, oh dear. With this weapon, I do not believe I'll even make it past this first dungeon, so it works out either way. Now, as you can see, there is no cooldown on using items, which is good, because if you have a full stack of apples and you're about to die, boom, you got 90 health back. It's really wonderful. It's probably my most favorite part about consumables in this game, other than the fact that most of them are pretty much useless. There are daggers, as you saw just then, which you throw naturally, and they are very helpful. There is an items, I believe, that when you get them, your daggers get elemental effects. So instead of just stabbing their eye out, you also shock them to death. It's really great. It's completely morbid, and like most morbid things, it's really good. Except tragic events in real life. Don't quote me. I'm gonna say a lot of stupid things during my run on here, and if you quote me, it's not gonna end well for me. As you can see, that was a dude. Yes, that was a living creature that's like, hey, if you give me some money, I'll let you in here. And these are evil altars. Altar is spelt incorrectly, but I'm not going to criticize that too hard. Instead, I'm going to offer my HP and get some great boosts. Some attack. Attack? Yeah, that was attack. And some critical. Which combined will probably make this weapon significantly better. Then I'm going to break all of these to see if there's anything good. And this game's going to prove me wrong with how unobtainable drumsticks are by giving me quite a few. Not really oh, perfect timing. If this is the boss, I think it is. Oh, great. So the Slime King is a wonderful way to start off recording a game by showing you how crippling defeat is. He's really quite simple if you figure out how he works. He calls down like rocks, as you can see. So if you just walk near him, you will make him damage himself. And he does have a lot of slime companions that are very, very annoying. But that's okay, they all get damaged by the rocks too. And I'm sorry if I go quiet. I tend to focus a lot when I get into any sort of boss fight, because I know if I slack off, I'll die because I'm really garbage at most games. And this boss fight's gonna take a good minute. Since my only real way in doing any damage to him is with his own attacks that he's deciding not to do. As with most games of this genre, if roguelike has its own genre, whenever you beat a boss, you do get special gear, which is great, because that special gear is usually good, unless you fight the Goblin King in this game, because the Goblin gear is really kind of garbage. There are other throwables, like how there was the dagger, like the bomb that I just used on him and did nothing to him with. And as you can see, new treasures appear, blah blah blah. Those all have special slime-related abilities, like the Slime Musket, which when you activate its ability, you shoot out poisonous slime, I believe. I may be wrong on that. And now there's some chainmail, which gives me a lot of good stuff, like cooldown on my skills, armor, less movement speed. Movement speed is always a losable factor in these kind of games, as you get more health and better critical chance. And you get more fruits and such. And as you can see, I just got a potion. And this is the part where I was talking about earlier, where they have kind of unreliable effects. If you see a potion that's green and you think it's poison, well, it might actually not be, but at the same time, it could be. And it's a gamble, so we're gonna see what gamble I got this time. And as you can see, I am now crapping myself constantly. Yay. Which won't really matter, because the potions, for the most part, do wear off. And now we move into the next area, which I will get myself killed purposely, like I said. Purposely may be accidental, depending on the enemies here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die anyways. As you can see, there are different enemies now, and they do have different functions, naturally. And these undead boars are really quite annoying, so I'm gonna kill him. And, I don't know if you saw that, but if we open up inventory here and go over here, I got this. I want to call it a ruby, but I don't know if it is. So, it does give me 10%, no, not 10%, 10 extra max health. Which is good, except when you're trying to die to show how the game works. So, now we continue on. I'm gonna beat this up because I'm gonna try to survive. Yeah, this is basically 80% of the game. Just beating up all sorts of critters with a twig. Oh, there's also blocking and like evasion skills. This one has the shield, so it can block. It does not negate all of it. In fact, it's not even negating any of that. So it's really unreliable, and there's really no point in using it for anything. So you just gotta hope you can kill the enemy faster than they can kill you, you know? Kill or be killed. The basic fundamentals of nature. We're gonna kill this thing because it's really annoying. And as you can see, there are little suicide spiders trying to kill me. Only the poison ones try to kill me. I'm not gonna put the ones that stick you in a web in the same category. That's mean. That's biased. But they're all very annoying. If you get caught in that web, then whatever's trying to kill you is gonna do great in killing you, because now you're immobile and stuck in a web. I am doing excellent at getting hit with these chests. Oh my god. A very much better weapon. This is the divider. The divider is great because, I believe it is the one where if I do this, yeah, you switch weapon types. It's cool. And another another potion. Let's see what it is this time. Defense. That's good. I currently have 3 defense now. I'm not in total, but boosted. A defense is not, I really don't know how defense officially works. All I know is that having 3 defense does not negate 3 damage. Because if you got a lot of defense, that would negate all the damage you take in this game. And that honestly, that'd make the game pretty boring. And, oh dear. This is where it's all going to go very south, very fast. Sorry. Going quiet. Trying not to die. I know I said I was going to purposely die, but this is a really good first run. Oh. Okay. I miscalculated the trajectory of that poison shot, but now I can show off the soul system. Yay! Souls. And as you can see, the stats there, killed 67 monsters, 61 gold, 57 souls, did over 9,000 damage. took over 900 damage, and did that all in 21 minutes. Wow, that felt a lot faster. You're dead, treasure hunter. What's this? Your soul is gone. Next, I'm gonna yeah, that's going too fast to read completely. Basically, this guy who we can only assume is the Grim Reaper comes along and he's like, hey, you killed a bunch of monsters, so why not use their souls to unlock stuff? And now we can unlock the cells, which, sorry, we will not go into this episode. We will unlock them though, and you will see the effects of them in the next episode. We are going to boost damage, defense, and that's it. And then we're gonna hit sacrifice, and it repeats itself. So we're back in here. When I come back to this in the next episode, if there is a next episode, which will be helped by, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be trash. Here we go. If you like and subscribe, you know, that whole deal, you'll get to see all this other great stuff. It's probably not great. It probably sucks. But even if you judge me poorly, that's still a judgment, and I appreciate the judgment. So, I'm going to exit out of this game now. And, thank you for watching. I know it's a very long first episode, and I don't know whether to apologize for wasting your time, or if you enjoyed it, then glad I could be of service. But I will see you in the next episode, whenever that is. I might record other games too. It all depends. Thank you again. See you later.